Greetings to you. This devotion is for the 16th of September, and our reading comes from the Gospel of Mark, chapter 11, verses 20 through 25. In the morning they passed by, they saw the fig tree withered away to its roots. And then Peter remembered and said to him, Rabbi, look, the fig tree that you cursed has withered. Jesus answered them, have faith in God. Truly I tell you, if you say this to the mountain, be taken up and thrown into the sea, and if you do not doubt in your heart, but believe that what you say will come to pass, it will be done for you. So I tell you, whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. Whenever you stand praying, forgive if you have anything that is against anyone, so that your Father in heaven may also forgive you in your trespass. So, I'd like to focus on that last part of the text, starting at verse 25, or the last verse. That whole kind of concept of, and let me reread it. Whenever you stand praying, forgive if you have anything against anyone, so that your Father in heaven may also forgive you your trespass. Now, at first read or first blush, it almost has a sense that God's love or God's forgiveness is conditional on you. I'd like you to think of something. When's the last time, or think of the last time that you've been angry? And isn't there something about when you're angry that it just stays with you? And I'm not talking about a little one. I'm talking about a big one here, okay? So kind of remember that. But so that it kind of stays with you, gets into the pit of your stomach, and quite frankly, it feels awful. When you're feeling that way, that typically isn't the time that you're able to receive forgiveness. Rather, you're angry. And there needs to be a sense there that you're able to lift that and to work at a sense of forgiveness so that you're able to receive God's forgiveness. This isn't a statement of God's forgiveness of you being conditional. Rather, it's a statement on us being able to receive it. God's always ready to forgive us. He loves us and understands. We're not always ready to receive it. That's the struggle, right? But always know that as much as these angry times happen in our lives, and I understand they aren't, sometimes that feeling in the pit of our stomach is one of the worst feelings we can have. None of that means God isn't standing there with arms open, ready to forgive when we're ready and able to receive. Join me in saying Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not be in want. The Lord makes me lie down in green pastures and leads me beside still waters. You restore my soul, O Lord, and guide me along right pathways for your name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, and my cup is running over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.